when he called, I knew the pain he was in. You know, that last year he was here, it wasn't Klay. Like, he didn't have his same joy. You know, he didn't have everything that made Klay Klay. He didn't have. And so, in sitting back and watching your brother struggle like that, and I don't mean play, I mean struggle with what he feel about himself, what he feels about the situation. To me, that was hard.
Yeah.
And so when he called me and said, Dre, I'm leaving. I was in the car with my wife and my kids, and when he first called, I said, this Klay, he about to tell me he leaving. And I answered the phone. And he said, Dre, I'm leaving. And I was like, man, where to? He's like, I'm going to Texas. And I was like, Texas? Which team? Houston? He's like, no, I'm going to Dallas. And I was like, that's different for you. It was a landlocked city. Everybody know Klay love the water. He was like, man, I just think I need something different, Dre. He was like, you know, I've been in California pretty much my whole life. I just want to go try something different. And I think Dallas would be a great way for me to try it. Still had an opportunity to compete for championships. You know, they got Luka, they got Kyrie. But I just think it's the right thing for me. Now, in most cases, you'd be like, man, you sure, you know, we can still do that? And I was just like, that's great. I'm so happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because no part of me wanted to try to talk him into staying because I knew he needed that so much for him. Like, it was so much bigger than, man, I just want to finish with you guys and finish as a Warrior. He needed that for him. And being a good brother, you got to see past yourself and our situation and what we got. And sometimes it's right. And I said 11 years, it's 12 years. Sometimes it's right to just support and move on and be like, you know what? Because this is the right thing for you, I can accept it and move forward with it. And that's what I had to do in that situation. Like, the absolute wrong thing to do would have been to try to talk him into staying.
Yeah.
Because the reality is, he didn't need to. He needed to go.
Yeah.
Because he needed that to feel like Klay Thompson again.
Yeah.
And the most important thing for me as his brother is for him to feel like Klay Thompson.